Hello, Galaxy Heroes. Mikey here. This is recorded from last night. Thankfully, what I didn't know going into this battle, this is actually, I believe, my second battle. My first battle is the second to last, just because I can't edit. But thankfully, what I didn't know when I started this and was asked about it later on is that I actually am spoiling a run. This particular Ray comp had seen off 5 Starkiller comps prior to my attempt, which is probably, he realises, a slight spoiler alert in regards to the outcome of this battle. Well done me, yay. So remember that bit about, I've got to be honest, I struggle with the mechanics of at least half the teams nowadays, and all the mechanics around them and how they all work. What I did learn the other day is that if you face a Ray-Ben Malik comp, you can, now how do I phrase this, not ignore Ben, but you don't need to get Ben dead to kill Ray, because it only applies if all 3 of them are light side. So if that one is helpful at all, if you find that you're going against, it's still problematic because of course you can't use any specials on Malik, because then you get feared, is it, or whatever he does, I don't know, feared, doubted, whatever. Something happens and it's negative impact. So yeah, that was an attempt to try and keep my palps alive. That may be another spoiler alert. Or may not be. This I can see why this is proving a bit problematic, and I'm sure players that actually do understand all the mechanics that use it might still experience. I mean, so the reason for my giggle is that normally it's me getting absolutely infuriated about the fact that one red bar seems to be stronger than a full green bar with protection. It's not very often that I'm the recipient of that working that way. So now it's just a case of waiting. Don't have to wait anymore, but there's foresight. Shouldn't be any more foresight now. And da-da, there we go. So, as I say, it's all arse about face. Well, it's not all arse about face, but some of it is. I did manage to get this the right way round. So, I need to ask questions before doing stupid shit sometimes. And this spoiler alert, this didn't go very well. We've got ability blocks, we're stunned, Merrin's ability blocked, I've lost Mother Talzin sooner than I would have liked, and played this a little bit wrong. By a little bit wrong, I mean very wrong, and probably even worse is that I didn't bother put it into flight mode, airplane mode, whatever, and not leave a loaded TM's team. Anyway, this one's slightly out of order in regards to battles. But this is my cleanup. I didn't bother adding in all the battles. If you're wondering where my what went with SLKR and dispatched their Lord Vader. It was just the fact that I've done them, so it was like they're all much of a muchness. It works. Watching other players and vids and stuff, I look, of course I do. That's where I get most of my information from. It's visual, watching it. That I see it, it can happen. Let's go make it happen. Ta-da. One-on-one now, and JML's not that good when he's on his Todd, unless he's killing Qui-Gon teams. Ta-da, off you trot, mate. Jog on, 6 foot down the bar. What movie was that from? Yeah, so what have we got here? Fortunately, this is one of the darkest of the battle areas that we fight. I don't know what we call them. Oh, let's call it a background. Very dark background. Is what it is. Otherwise, this probably would have had the thumbnail, but it's just too dark to really warrant trying. Was looking and Qui-Gon is recorded as not being that great against this. I think it's 60-70% success rate according to Swago GG. But that was for last round of 3v3s, and subsequently we've had the Qui-Gon Datacron set come in, which is what this is. For point of reference, hopefully I'll remember to put onto the title. This is GAC 43 round 2 battle 3. So this was the final. I don't know if I uploaded the other 2 GACs, but I had won my first 2 rounds. So this was the final, and very nicely it was a yes. Sorry, I'm yesing because I've got rid of Cere. I get this is another one that I'm struggling on how to play it best. But yeah, this battle was against a fellow Mighty Chlorian, not of my Mighty Chlorian, but of another. Yeah, and it. I realised that I didn't really post the most challenges of defences, whereas Fennis Wren definitely did. Definitely posed some, okay, how are we doing that? How are we doing this? So, got 2 JMK battles in here. This is my Reva against his JMK. And this was, again, I don't recall having a go at this, but I'd already earmarked this as a GL, a non-GL counter, as in looking at what I was facing. I felt that Reva could take this lot, and I've already got death mask thing on her there. I forget what it's called. Whatever it's called, she's got it. And bye. Which just leaves JMK. To be honest, I based it around the fact that if they can kill JMK in Return of the Empire, then there shouldn't be any reason why we can't kill him outside of it. Da-da. 53 banners. Yeah, I'll take that. I suppose you could argue that, oh yeah, and then having a crack at his Reva, who was on defense. So the golden rule seems to be that if your opponent has an Omi Savage, then you kind of know that your Reva's not going to really prove too problematic, as we're proving here. Go on, sod off. No, she's not going to sod off. I'm talking to 7th more than 3rd. And then it's like, no, yes, this is the one. There we go. She's gone. She's not coming back. 7th crapped herself and decided to just hop out the battle immediately. And I think this is quite an anticlimactic end. Da-da. There we go. I did say there were 2 JMK battles, so this is my go-to Datacron at the moment. I did say about it's not quite a Qui-Gon Datacron, but yeah, it's got the foresight on there, which applies to both JMK and Mace. So maybe I'm doing this wrong. I just find, to me, it just seems uneconomical to keep trying to bash the crap out of Boosh when you're going to play to kill her in one hit with Cat once the ultimate is reached by JMK. As you can see, that's the strat I'm playing here. So my thinking is, maybe my logic isn't fully there, but my thinking is not really doing anything to her. We're just taking away stuff that we can, put onto Mr. Carpet, Santan. Yeah, while we're waiting. Right, she's gone. That's it. She ain't coming back. This dude is. He's going to be coming back. So we don't have a Datacron which says once they're gone, they're gone. No, I don't have any Old Republics. I just realised, sorry, I went quiet for a sec there because I did remembered I've got an Old Republic Datacron which does just that, but that wouldn't help because none of this lot are Old Republic. They're Galactic Republic and Scoundrel and Jedi, or 2 of them are. One of them isn't. Oh, sorry, I've just realised it's Tuesday afternoon and I get to watch another episode of Ahsoka tomorrow. I watched the first 2 and well, hopefully by the fact that I'm looking forward to watching episode 3 would be a clear indication that at least I've enjoyed it. If you've watched it, I would hope you have too, because yeah, most enjoyable. So yeah, it takes a while. I must admit, I do get a bit angsty. I think I just invented a word there, but I do get a bit angsty going against Jabba, and I'm sure there's a clear indicator somewhere about where he is on his ultimate. But yeah, it's like, oh God, he's not going to get it, is he? But after that round of hit and assist, and the fact that, where'd he go? Gone. Jabba's gone, which means the rest of this should be fairly straightforward. And that was the first battle, as you can see, 67 banners. So this, again, as you saw, I used C as my cleanup against the JML debacle with my Night Sisters. It's like, okay, that's one big hit there. Very big hit. I'm like, oh, crap, is this actually going to work? But it's recovered a bit of health, and again, how badly is he going to get hit here? Well, thankfully he's not. Don't know what happened there. Bit of clean up. Still not wanting to use the special so much. And of course, JKL does remove buffs on his basic, so that's a good thing. Let's get rid of the expose off of JKL, because that's not a good thing. Expose with a bloody great saber wielding Malgus is not what you want. That kind of leads to your toons dying prematurely. Yeah. It's normally not a good thing. And that also explains then, if you're wondering, hang on a sec, why isn't Mace in this lineup? Because that the normal lineup of, well, I think it's the ones I've seen has been JKL, Mace, and Hermit Yoda. Wallop, loving that. But as you saw, Mace went with JMK against Jabba. I'm preferring that combo to Mr. Beardy. And I needed a tank in here to at least draw some hits. Not that he drew lots of hits, but Mr. Beardy did his part. And now, Vanishing Act. I'm taking that. 57 banners against Malgus. That's my GAC run. Hope it was enjoyable. Thank you for watching.